we've seen him try to escape the pocket and do something with his legs, but in this case, the pressure was too intense, and he made the wise choice to just get rid of the football and make sure no one was going to get it.
Here's 2nd and 10. Nix looking to throw again. He finds Ross, right side, it's complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down. To throw is Nix. Left sideline, a dive, and it looks like he's got it. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
When you're a player of his stature, you don't just circle the games on your team's calendar. You
circle the Pro Bowl?
Without a doubt. That's a game that you just figure you're going to be in each and every year, and it's because of catches like that. That's why he goes.
Now it's Nix. Flushed out right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Now a 2nd and 10.
60 Eagles. Let's go now.
To throw, here's Nix. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first. I'll give the rookie another one on this opening drive and a first down with it. A nice start, Charles, for the first-year passer. He's come out, made a few plays, nice plays to begin this contest.
He certainly has. And if he finishes off this drive with a touchdown pass, I vote we don't call him rookie anymore. We'll move him right to veteran and continue from there.
Looking for Ross again. He finds him again. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. John Ross, a 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Bengals are on the board first here on the road in Kansas City. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. And he's got it to make it 7-0 Bengals.
Next to score, Bengals 7, Chiefs nothing.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. Unable to corral him, he fights through. And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team, as he'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And on the first drive, 3 and out. I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
They'll keep it on the ground. Hester And he goes across the 20 to the 22. In on the tackle there, Ray Nitsky. And his heyday, it was before my day, it was before your day, but he was something else.
Look, I can still see that 6'6" on his jersey and him rattling running backs and getting after quarterbacks. He used to wrap his forearms up, and he just had the big flipper come up and thump people in the chest. He was an absolute marvel playing in the linebacker position, especially right there in the middle. A Hall of Famer in 1978, and deservedly so.
The second quarter from KC. It's the Chiefs in possession of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Eagle, 60 Eagle, 2. Ready, ready.
Now a give, right side. Hester takes it to about the 37.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. On 3rd down, Hester and a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. Going absolutely nowhere. He'll wind up losing a yard or 2. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Operating from the gun, here's Nix. Got a man open, it's Ross. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. The catch and run, good for 18 and a 1st down.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Here's Nix. Under pressure, and they got to him again. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd. So certainly in a pickle here. They have a mile to go to try to pick up the 1st. We'll see what they've drawn up. Open man is Ross. And now a fumble. The ball's out, and it's picked up by the Chiefs. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And last time, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. See if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game, and sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out.
They just keep trying, but so far, finding no room for him to run.
None whatsoever. In fact, you run the numbers. He's under 3 yards a carry at the moment. 3rd down at 6.
Bronco 80.
They'll keep it on the ground. Hester spins past him. Gets by him, and now a little daylight. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. 45 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
I definitely like the play call. You don't expect it on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, do you? You expect a pass play. Had a little courage there to call the run, and boy, they were successful.
18 Cardinal, 18, 19 Lion. Buffalo 18. Ready.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
On the go.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Tag. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 18 Rattler, 18 Pioneer.
Looking to throw. Perry. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
This defense not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. They came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Back to throw. Perry. He's going to rifle one deep left side. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Bengals are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And they may be content to take this 7-0 lead into the locker room. We'll see. Nix to the air. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll just get rid of it.
I tell you what, that's a veteran play from a guy in his first season in the NFL. A lot of rookies are trying to force something there. He thought better of it, and that was the right decision.
Working out of the gun is Nix. And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. A short throw to Ingram. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
Ready up.
And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. Final shot before break. Nix. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we have reached halftime here, and it's the visiting Bengals out in front as we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. Just the one touchdown in that first half. 7-0 our score as we get going in quarter number 3. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
back to throw now on first down. This one complete to Doug Martin. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And it's picked up by the Chiefs. And his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line.
Whenever I see a team turn it over on back-to-back drives, fumbles on their last two, I know one person's blood pressure who is starting to rise, and that's the head coach.
Absolutely. And when's it going to go down? When they stop fumbling?
When they stop fumbling and after he's assessed the game film, and only if they manage to win the game.
52 yards rushing for him now to this point. From the 43, it's 2nd and 3.
70 Timberwolves. Ready.
They'll keep it on the ground. Hester. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. Call it a gain of 3, but not enough to move the sticks. It'll be 3rd and about a foot or 2.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30.
60 Vikings, 60.
They'll run on first down. Hester to the 27-yard line.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Let's go
Ball
now.
on the 27. Here's 2nd down and 8. Now a give right side. Hester. And he is going to lose yardage here. A yard in the wrong direction makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Here we go.
Here's 3rd and 9.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready.
Now a give right side. Hester. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the first down marker. Call it a 1-yard gain on the play, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. And his kick is right there. It's good, and they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. Well, certainly happy they were able to force the fumble, Charles, but wish they would have gotten in the end zone, only getting 3 points there and still facing this second-half deficit.
And they also will understand it's going to be a whole lot tougher to force another turnover the rest of the game because that offense, they're going to be all about ball security from here on out.
Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. He finds his target, Beckham. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give him a short yardage situation here for 2nd down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And that's complete to Adams. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 7 yards there and a first down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Goes underneath to Martin. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first.
Let's go now.
Nix to throw again. A short throw to Ingram. So the completion good for just 3. And it's second down. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Second and 7. Again, he'll drop to throw. He targets Ingram for another grab. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. A short throw to Ingram. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. Finds his tight end Ingram. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Evan Ingram, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Bengals are able to build on to their fourth quarter lead. Aubrey now for the PAT. And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game.
The score, Bengals 14, Chiefs 3.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. Couldn't take the chance. This will be returned from the goal line. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. They'll keep it on the ground. Hester, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The Chiefs on 3rd down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 7. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the first. Where will the pressure come from? 4th and 6 now. They'll try and run for it. And this is going to come up well short as they stop him on 4th down. Andy Reid went for it, but it won't pan out. And the Bengals are going to get it back in terrific field position. Now the first carry for Doug Martin. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. Dontari Poe in on the stop. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Another run on 2nd down, trying to cover up. And he loses the football a 2nd time. And now this ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football. So this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself. They'll run it. Here's Martin. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. A 3-yard loss. 4th down now.
How about the job there on the outside? Shed the wide receiver and was able to make the tackle on the perimeter.
They'll go for it. Here's Nix. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on 4th. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Up the middle, it's Martin. He will push his way down to about the 14. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
And they will take a knee here. So this one in the win column now for the Cincinnati Bengals.